This is the SteelSeries Rival 100, the baby brother gaming mouse to the Rival 300, which can be had for around $35. Can this mouse play in the big leagues at such a low price point and be worth consideration? Let's find out. Features wise, the Rival 100 rocks a custom 3059SS optical sensor that supports up to 2000 CPI that can be adjusted in increments of 250, but then can leap from 2000 to 4000 CPI for some reason. The USB cord is 1.8 meters long and is coated in rubber, which isn't my favourite material, but it's not the worst and doesn't seem to tangle, which is a plus. There is also customizable RGB lighting in 2 separate areas, and all 6 buttons are reprogrammable. Dimensions wise, this mouse is 118mm long, 67mm wide, and 34mm high, and weighing in at 92 grams, making this a fairly average size and weight, which will suit the majority of people. Let's get on with the tour. On the left hand side is textured plastic that is just okay. It helps with grip but isn't great. Above that is 2 thin but long side buttons that are positioned perfect for me but are a little bit stiff to press, but that's better than them being mushy. On the right hand side is just more textured plastic grip, nothing special. On top is the left and right click buttons, which feature SteelSeries' very own proprietary switches that I would say are satisfying to press and are rated at 30 million clicks. In between these is the perfectly positioned soft rubber coated scroll wheel with somewhat defined steps, great actuation feedback, and the first area with RGB lighting either side. Just behind that is the CPI button to change between your 2 different settings on the fly. I feel this button sits slightly too far back for my liking and is narrow, meaning I have to look down to find it as I don't instinctively reach across enough. Down low on the palm area is the second RGB area in the form of the SteelSeries logo. The 2 RGB zones are linked together and cannot be individually adjusted, unfortunately. On the bottom is 3 smooth gliding Teflon feet with notches on each of them so you can easily replace them, and the aforementioned 3059 optical sensor present in the centre. The entire mouse is made from sturdy plastic that has no flex, and the top section is covered in a very thin coating of soft touch rubber that does display your skin oil residue. The shape of this mouse is very comfortable and symmetrical, making it perfect for both left and right-handed users. Onto the in-game testing with CSGO aim training to begin with. Before moving on to some TDM. Battlefield 1 is up next for some close range engagements. Then onto some precision sniping.
Our side is in the lead. Their side is in the lead.
The mouse performed well, but I did notice a subtle tracking difficulty when going for really precise shots, but for every other situation, it was great. Software is up next, and the Rival uses SteelSeries Engine 3, which is a great and very simple to use piece of software. Here you can configure each button individually, record and edit your macro settings, configure your lighting, change your 2 CPI settings, and finally adjust your sensor acceleration if needed. Speaking of lighting, the effects on offer are steady, which is a single static colour, colour shift where you can add multiple colours and configure the speed at which it changes between each colour, multicolour breathing, which again you can add multiple colours and change the speed at which the colours switch, single colour breathe, which is the same effect but only using one colour with the speed adjustment available, and finally, disable the lighting entirely if you prefer a more stealthy look to your mouse. The colour consistency between what is displayed on the software side of things compared to the mouse is not very accurate or vibrant, so don't expect amazing lighting. Another part of the SteelSeries software is Game Sense, which allows your mouse to change colour to adapt to what is going on in game, such as health status, remaining ammo, or how many kills you ever earned. Unfortunately, the games this works in is only CSGO, Dota 2 and Minecraft, but it's still an interesting feature worth mentioning nevertheless, even though I've never looked at my mouse while in game and your palm covers the bottom lighting area. In conclusion, this mouse may not have every feature the Rival 300 or G502 has, but for $35 this is by far the best value mouse. I can highly recommend the Rival 100 to anyone due to the simple ambidextrous shape, fairly accurate sensor coupled with smooth gliding feet and great build quality. If this mouse is in your price range, get it, it's great and you won't regret it. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it, please consider subscribing for more reviews and other content in the future. If you have a suggestion, question or criticism, leave a comment, and thank you very much for watching.